This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Good evening and welcome to Grinnell Tiger Wrestling here in the Grinnell main gym. Dave, can you hear me?
Turn it up a little bit.
Turn it up a little bit. We'll get this figured out. You're good there. Should be just in your left ear. Sorry, we got to work through a couple. Now can you hear me?
Try it again.
Check 1, 2.
That's better. A little
All right.
bit better. A little more wouldn't hurt. I'm
more.
deaf. My wife will tell you I'm deaf.
Well, we are coming to you live from the Grinnell main gym tonight. We are hosting the Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings. I believe they're the Vikings.
Yes.
Wrestling team. This would be a JV match, a girls match, and a boys match. This is the first home match of the season for the Grinnell Tigers. Myself, I'm Dan Walker. Welcome. I have Dave Kaizen, our wrestling expert.
Glad to be here.
More
Glad to welcome you to the gym so that we can bring you our wrestlers.
More importantly, is the reason I like to have Dave up here is not only he's a great friend, but when I say experts, I look at expert as a different way. As Dave has a lot of experience of being right down on the mat and being the official. So it's the side of things that most people either have cheers or boos for, but the side of it when you have someone that's official is put into place for, number one, the safety of the two athletes that are out there, and then number two, to give a score that is the appropriate points that need to be given for the match. And again, everyone has their own opinions. You could go to any, whether it's basketball, wrestling, football, everyone has their own opinion about an official. But the reason that I have Dave Kaizen up here is because there's a lot of things of awareness-wise that when you're watching, you may not understand.
And if you're used to wrestling and you don't know the new rule changes, there's 3 of them that are major changes for this year. On the takedown, it's 3 instead of 2. So when you get control, you get 3 points instead of 2. On the near fall, it is 2, 3, or 4, depending upon how many seconds you hold the person in criteria. And the other one is in and out as far as when you're inbounds and out of bounds. Last year it was 2 supporting parts of both the guys combined. This year, as long as there is a supporting part on the circle or in the circle, you should continue to wrestle. We'll see how we do tonight. We'll see how we get along.
Well, and next up, we kind of want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. We have some banner sponsors. Dave Kaizen with D&D Kaizen Corp is our main wrestling sponsor. If it wasn't for Dave to come up here and give his time, we would not have the expertise that we have tonight. Also have Kurt's Collision Center, which is on board to sponsor our 2 scoreboards. Our scoreboards are focused down there into your bottom left-hand corner on the right mat, which would be the orange mat, and then the left mat, the black mat, would be up there. And I'll get that centered a little bit more once we get going, so blow it up that you can also see it. Also, a shout-out to our business card sponsors that are scrolling up in the top left-hand corner. We have Poly Ice Pizza, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate, Grinnell Mutual, Proline Building Company, Weldon Drywall, Prairie Lakes Church, Latitude Signs, Mayflower Community Homes, Mahaska Communications Group, our Booster Club, and then also we have some more Booster Club sponsors up in there with Grinnell Firestone, Turnkey Realty, Corey Hall Photography. If you see some of the posts that we stick back out on basketball, wrestling, football, I don't know if Corey is here tonight. Usually he slips in the back door, takes pictures. Corey shares the pictures over and feeds that into our graphics, and then we'll go ahead and populate those out there. And then, let's see, I believe I got them all. Mindy Hole, Exit Really. Sorry, that's the last one. And we couldn't do that at all if we didn't have those people in here as sponsors. In fact, why we're kind of gearing up here and waiting, I'm going to run a few commercials because those are the people that bring it to you free tonight. So, again, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Hi there, this is Joey Pauley, third generation owner of Pauley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving the flavors you savored. We only use the freshest ingredients for our salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza, guaranteed. Plus, don't forget about our award-winning Liquid Gold Ranch and Champagne Cake. Also, keep an eye out on our social media where we release limited time pizza specials like a pickle wrap, sweet corn, and buffalo chicken pizzas, just to name a few. See you soon at Pauley's in downtown Grinnell.
With rising premium costs, you might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry. But it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
Hey Tiger fans, I'm Pastor Phil inviting you to try church at Prairie Lakes, where you'll hear that God loves you no matter what. Parents, your kids are gonna love learning about God in our safe and fun children's environments, so no matter where you're at with what you believe, you can look for God at Prairie Lakes Church. Go Tigers, and I hope to see you soon.
From Grinnell, Tristan Lord. Dignity, Ryan Shipley.
On the Grinnell mat, as we get started tonight, we have two JV matches. In the first one, Tristan Lowry from Grinnell, a freshman, is taking on Ryan Shipley from Vinton, Shellsburg. As a collar tie. The format tonight is we'll wrestle the two JV, and then I think they're introducing the little kids, and then I think they'll go into the varsity. As Ryan was able to get behind Tristan for a takedown, so it's 3-0. Trying to break him down off his base, has a half Nelson in. Tristan's able to fight off the half, but now is broken down. Putting in the power half. And Tristan gets turned. A fall is 2 seconds with both shoulders on the mat. 2 continuous seconds, and there's the fall. As Ryan Shipley won with a fall in 1 minute and 31 seconds. Next up, we're going to have Keaton Erpeding against Owen Schmenke. Keaton shoots in, able to do a shot to the other side to what the young man thought he would, and was able to secure the leg, getting for a takedown. And you can't lock your hands when your opponent is down on the knees if you're in control, and so he gives up a point. So now it's 3-1. It's called a technical violation. And Owen will start down as they go back to the middle of the mat. And he did it a second time. So the thing is, he cannot score. The other person's can. And Owen also gets an escape, so it is 3-3 right now, tied up. Let's see if he can get another takedown here. Push, pull, shove with 49 seconds left in the first period. As Owen shoots in, gets the leg. So far is not able to complete it. Kenton is fighting him off. Gets him off of his base. But cannot get around, and Owen scores the takedown. And there's an illegal hold by Owen from Vinton, so it is now 6-4. Progression is on the first one and the second one of those, it's 1 point. Then it goes to 2 points, and when you do the fourth one, you stand up and shake hands. Got him out of position. Just don't know if 2 seconds left, if he can, and he cannot secure the escape or reversal. So go to it's 6-4 at the end of the first period. Owen gets his choice. They flip a disc, and whoever gets their choice for the JV matches. The other one, the captains will flip a disc to see who gets their choice, and then they choose odd or even. Each one of them has a takedown. Shoots in, just gets one leg and loses it. And he gets locked up into a cradle with a takedown. And there's the fall. So Keaton had a good first period, but got pinned in the second period in 36 seconds, 2 minutes and 38 seconds.
We will, before we begin our varsity duels this evening, we will play a short youth wrestling introduction here. We will begin that momentarily.
And it appears to be that this is not going to be on-track wrestle night. Either that or it's going to pop up right when they have.
It might not be in track wrestling.
Because they have Saturday's tournament registered, but they don't have, or I should say they have the duels registered for Saturday, but they don't have tonight's.
So we'll do the best we can to make sure that we get the right young man or woman in the right position.
They were just going to take a pause for, is that a minute, did I say?
I think they're going to take a pause for a minute, and then I think we're going to do the national anthem and introductions, and then we'll go live.
Okay, let's hear a little bit more from our sponsors, and then we'll be back.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign, they are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Mayflower Community is currently hiring nursing staff. If you are passionate about healthcare and the well-being of older adults, Mayflower Community wants you. Employees enjoy a daily meal, coffee, cappuccino, and lotus drinks, fitness center, and a family-oriented work culture that is flexible with your needs. You will find competitive pay and benefits. Mayflower Community, a place to call home and a great place to work. For more information, visit our website at mayflowerhomes.com or call 641-236-6151.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
And revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Hi there, this is Joey Pauley, third generation owner of Pauley Eyes in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving the flavors you savored. We only use the freshest ingredients for our salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza, guaranteed. Plus, don't forget about our award-winning Liquid Gold Ranch and Champagne Cake. Also, keep an eye out on our social media where we release limited-time pizza specials like a pickle wrap, sweet corn, and buffalo chicken pizzas, just to name a few. See you soon at Pauley Eyes in downtown Grinnell.
With rising premium costs, you might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry. But it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
Hey, Tiger fans, I'm Pastor Phil inviting you to try church at Prairie Lakes, where you'll hear that God loves you no matter what. Parents, your kids are going to love learning about God in our safe and fun children's environments. So no matter where you're at with what you believe, you can look for God at Prairie Lakes Church. Go Tigers, and I hope to see you soon.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Mayflower Community is currently hiring nursing staff. If you are passionate about healthcare and the well-being of older adults, Mayflower Community wants you. Employees enjoy a daily meal, coffee cappuccino and lotus drinks, fitness center, and a family-oriented work culture that is flexible with your needs. You will find competitive pay and benefits. Mayflower Community, a place to call home and a great place to work. For more information, visit our website at mayflowerhomes.com or call 641-236-6151.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
And revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Okay, welcome back to the Grinnell main gym. We're going to go ahead and switch it over to the PA announcer, Adam Haydenfeld, and they're going to do some introductions of
the junior high wrestlers. We have a split season in Grinnell, so these guys, young men, will wrestle tomorrow night at Satema, and then they wrestle, I think, Monday night at Linville-Sully, and then I think their season is done. And then they can go out for basketball after the Christmas break.
Coaches for the Tigers, Josh Wartenberg and Jim Stahl, who have been working hard the last several months, working hard to their skills. Been doing a nice job with their needs throughout the season. So thank you, fellas. Also joining us in the gym this evening are our Junior Tigers, our Little Tiger Wrestling Club. We're working with pre-kindergarten through 6th grade boys and girls. Have roughly 85 young Tigers joining us in our first session for youth wrestling this year under the direction of TJ and several other volunteers.
And now they're introducing the little kids wrestling.
Divided into 2 different sections. They're working 2 nights a week. One a beginner group, one a more advanced competitive group coming in afterwards, and representing the Tigers from kindergarten through 6th grade. We're looking forward to seeing several of our youth Tigers competing this Sunday at our Tiger Youth Wrestling Tournament, beginning roughly 9:30 a.m. Sunday morning.
We will readjust cameras back in once we get all these little tykes through here, but as Dave said, these are the juniors, and it is absolutely incredible to see the interest that's going on down at the lower level, which when you have interest at the lower level, it just increases your varsity sports and keeping these kids interested in what's going on. As you can hear all the little voices in the background.
As they pose in a wrestling stance. Learn it well. You will use it a lot if you continue to wrestle.
Dave, I know that you're very involved with the younger officiating of what's going on. Still doing tournaments, active. Still doing a few?
No, the kids got faster, and I won't say what the rest of my excuse is, but it has something to do with moms and worse, but I absolutely enjoyed it. I wish my body could stand it. I thought a long time this year as we started this season about going back and getting my license, but I have a grandson that's wrestling in Newton tonight, and if I got my license, I probably would not see him all year, so it's responsible for me to want to go to watch him and him too. Now we're getting ready for the introductions of the varsity and the girls, and we'll let them do that, and then we'll come back live to do your matches.
And your Grinnell Tigers. Team introductions for this evening using the varsity lineups, beginning with the girls' matchups. First off, 100 pounds for Vinton, Hannah Weeks. For Grinnell, Piper Magrin. 105 pounds for Vinton is open. For Grinnell, Soraya Bunch. 110 pounds for Vinton is open. For Grinnell at 110 pounds, Addison Beckman. 115 pounds for Vinton, Kaylee Cantrell and Zyla Mullenix. For the Tigers, Peyton Davenport. 120 pounds for Vinton, Callie Shunderly. For Grinnell, Kyrie Chapman. 125 pounds for New Shelford, Callie Noshpish. For the Tigers, Bailey Boyd. 130 pounds for Vinton, Emma Drury, Paige Clemson. Tigers are open. 135 pounds for Vinton, Dakota Hatchell. Tigers are open. 140 pounds, Vinton is open. For the Tigers, Adriana Bursendahl. 145 pounds for Vinton, Haley Carr. And for the Tigers, Mila Kirk and Jayla Westcott. 155 pounds, Vinton is open. For the Tigers, Alex Hernandez. 170 pounds for Vinton, Dakota Cornell. For the Tigers, Abby Hatcher. 190 pounds for Vinton is open. For Grinnell, James E. Ward. And at 235, both Vinton and Grinnell are open. Girls coaches for Vinton, assistants Jody Pfizer and Jason Sanders, head coach Brady Corcoran. Girls coaches for the Tigers, assistants Heather Davis and Kevin Doty, head coach Andy Bursendahl. 106 pounds for Vinton Jackson Parmater. For the Tigers, Bryson Reimers. At 113 pounds for Vinton, Eli Ollier. For Grinnell, Eli Pfeiffer. £120 for Vinton, Connor Bridgewater. The Tigers are open. At 126 for Vinton, Gavin Sanders. Grinnell is open. At 132 pounds for Vinton, Ryan Shipley. For Grinnell, Ashton Bannister. At 138 for Vinton, Tate Schminke. For the Tigers, Logan McDonald. 144 pounds for Vinton, Kyler Besser. And for the Tigers, Jack Vitek. At 150 pounds for Vinton, Eli Peterson. And for Grinnell, Michael Miller. At 157 for Vinton, Isaiah Schneider. For Grinnell, Alejandro Cantillo. At 165 for Vinton, Jackson Hansel. For Grinnell, Alex Pfeiffer. At 175 for Vinton, Caden Kirkman. For the Tigers, Josh Ringler. At 190 pounds for Vinton, Jamison DeMuth. Grinnell is open. At 215 for Vinton, Ricky Jackson. For the Tigers, Tyler Costo. And at 285 for Vinton, Aiden Trecta. And for Grinnell, Louis Rodriguez. Assistant coaches for Vinton, Jay Bridgewater, Michael Schwan. Head coach, Nathan Hansen. Assistant coaches for the Tigers, Cody McDonald, Brody Beck, Robbie Beck, Nick Rutherford, and Josh Werdenberg. Head coach for the Tigers, Tony Farmer. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise for the play of the national anthem.
All right, welcome back. Thank you, Adam Haydenfeld, for those introductions down there. And I will say that in the past, we've always had kind of copyright rules. We've changed some things and bought some licensing. So no longer we have to pause anything out for the national anthem. And it's always a good feeling for myself. I always felt bad that we had to do that, but at the same time, when someone threatens that you're going to be taken off YouTube and you can't do this anymore, I have to abide by the rules. But we fixed that up. A couple little housekeeping things as we go through the night. So the scoreboard for the black mat, of course, is right on the top side of it. The orange mat will be on the right-hand side as the girls have started underway.
The weight that we choose to start at is decided at weigh-ins, and they decide that, and then they go from there. Right now we have 170-pounders wrestling for the girls. That's Abby Hatcher, who tried to throw a headlock and didn't make it, and she'll be wrestling Dakota Cornell. On the boys' side, it looks like we're starting at 157 pounds. That would be Alexander Cantello wrestling Isaiah Snyder.
Now wrestling for the girls from Vinton, Dakota Cornell, and from Grinnell, Abby Hatcher.
I'm going to try to blow these up so you actually be able to see the names underneath them a little bit. It's kind of tough to see that green and red, but
Dakota Cornell got a takedown, and she's able to turn Abby for a 2 count, and now she's got a 3 count, and there's the fall. So Dakota Cornell wins by fall in 1 minute and 37 seconds. On the boys' mat, we have Cantello, the senior, got a takedown and is now working for near fall points, has the near fall points, and is working for the fall. And he does a nice job of sinking the half deep, but does not get his hips down, but he gets 4 points for the near fall. And as of right now, there's not been an escape or reversal, and we're slowly running out of time. And he gave one for Isaiah to get an escape. Now it's a choice of who gets their deal for the second period. One of the things about wrestling is once you put them on the back, you really need to get the fall because a lot of things can happen in a short period of time. On the girls' mats, we're doing forfeits. Cantello shoots in again. Oh, stood up straight, adjusted his headgear, and got taken down. So it is 7-4 right now, with 1 minute left in the second period. And he lets him go. And does a sweep single to go behind him and is able to get a takedown. Makes the score 11-4. On the girls' mat, we are working at 100 pounds. Or 105 pounds. As she does a nice bump by and gets a takedown for a 3-point lead. doing a nice job of riding, putting on a butcher. Now she comes back to break her down. Unfortunately, she went in front of the arms to ride and just about got reversed. Now she adjusts and get back. On the boys' mat, there was a 4-point near fall given, so it's 15-4. A 15-point spread in the score stops it for the match for a tech fall. And Grinnell is able to get near fall points. Once they get out of the near fall condition, they get the points awarded. She got a 3-point, so it's 6-0. Puts her back on the mat, but she rolls through. And that makes it the takedown in the men's match is makes it scored 19-4, so it's a tech fall. So they get 5 team points for the tech fall.
And if everything works right, the score should reflect above the top of the individual scores.
Team score.
Team score should reflect up there once this match is cycled. I believe that's how it works.
Yeah. Grinnell had gotten, Vinton had got the pin, so there's 6.
There it goes.
And Grinnell had got 2 forfeits, so there's your 12. So the girls is 12-6 going into this match. Where Lucky Time was out because the Grinnell girl put in a full Nelson. On the boys' match, we're at 165 pounds. And they go out of bounds to go back to the middle in neutral position. Grinnell chose down at the beginning of the second period. Quickly got an escape, so it's 7-1. Another takedown makes it 10-1. And they go out of bounds. Back to the middle with the Vinton girl going down. Grinnell's on top. Coach from Vinton was asking for locked hands, but it was one of her arms was between the legs, and that wouldn't count. But she did lock her hands around the body, which gives the other girl a point. Ten seconds left in the first period at 165 for the boys. There is no takedown, so it's 0-0 score. Girl from Vinton got an escape. Girl, she shot in. Girl from Grinnell is sprawling well, but she needs to get around behind. She pops her head out, and Grinnell is able to secure the takedown. Makes it 13-3. Hopefully we can turn her here. She drives it. There's on the back.
So close.
And so far away. Score 17-3. Unfortunately, in wrestling, it doesn't matter. If you can hold the other person's shoulders there. As Vinton got a reversal in the last few seconds. So whether the Grinnell girl is hurt Forward. She's just, and now they're calling for an injury timeout for her to see. On the boys' match, there was an escape for Grinnell. Into the second period on the boys' match, 1-0. And they're going neutral. Takedown wins. On the girls' mat, it is Grinnell's choice. We're going neutral. We'll see how she responds to the injury timeout. And there's your tech fall. 15, she got a takedown to get a 20-5 lead, and therefore she won by tech fall after the injury timeout. Minute 15 left in the third period. It's still 1-0. Problem with this is, and Grinnell gets another forfeit on the girls' match. Benton did a half shot for the boys' match. And the referee, Brandon Dufo, is saying, hey, let's get some action going, guys. Problem with Grinnell is if you get taken down, you lose the match. Oh, he slipped it and was able to get the takedown for a 4-0 lead with 12 seconds left. Gonna try and pin him with 7 seconds left. And time runs out. He got 3, which makes it 7-0. But the fall would have been big there.
So now they only get 3 to the team point?
Yes. From 0 to 7 is a 3-team point. From 8 to 15 is 4. A 15-point tech fall is 5. And a pin and forfeit is 6. On the girls' match, we have a 17-6 score. At 1:15.
Cantrell and Davenport, is that what? That should be over here on the girls' side.
Okay.
So for Vinton, Shellsburg, Kayleen.
Cantrell.
Yep, and then Peyton Davenport for Grinnell. Which Vinton had a quick takedown there on
and the fall. On the boys' match, Grinnell got a takedown. Vinton started down. If he can tie up an arm, he can hold him down a lot easier.
Over here on the boys' side, we have Alex Pfeiffer from Grinnell and Caden Kirkman from Vinton.
Take the arm, take it forward. And he's getting near fall points if he'll get his hip down. And there's the fall. For Alex Pfeiffer.
Aggressive fall over there on takedown.
And there's the fall.
That actually was Diane Kerfman from Vinton and Kyrie Chapman from Grinnell. We look at too many things on one and it goes too fast on the other.
Yeah, that's the one thing about wrestling is you look away. At 195 pounds, I think, or 90 pounds. Is that Josh Ringler?
Yep.
Josh got a takedown, let him back up so for a 3-1 lead. Shoots to the other leg. Shoots for the takedown. Didn't get any near fall points. Josh is normally a 175 pounder, and he is wrestling up tonight for the team, so he's wrestling at 190 pounds tonight.
Over here on the girls' side, we have Kali Noshbish, and for Vinton, Schelsberg, and Grinnell, Bailey Boyd. It's our 125-pound on the girls' side.
Got a takedown. If she'll ride behind the arms, she'll get along better. She deserved that. Vinton got a reversal because they still have 1 foot in. They're still wrestling.
Josh working on that left arm there.
Got an arm bar in.
Got her in.
And there's the fall for Vinton. Josh is working on a cradle now. He'll go over to the other side, try and tip him back, which he does, but is not able to hold him on the back. 8 seconds left in the period. In the first period.
Which on the girls' side, that should push the team score to 24-23, right? After they register it with the pin?
It says 23-18, but
I don't think they've registered that last fall yet. So once that, that updates.
That should have been on their side.
Yeah, it should be on the Vinton side.
Yes.
So it was 18, so that was what the score was during the match.
During the match. So
once the match registers, then that 18 should turn to 24. Yep.
Josh gets another takedown, has him on his back. Unfortunately, lets the arm go.
So as long as one knee or one part of the body's in the ring, they're still wrestling.
They're still wrestling. And there's the fall for Josh in 2 minutes and 48 seconds.
Started at 138.
For the girls, Grinnell's open. And maybe they're both open. Yeah, there they put the 6 on. 24. Oh. Grinnell, young man, did a great job at taking him down to his back. Unfortunately, put a headlock on and forgot to include the arm. Therefore, we stopped the match for an illegal hold. Follows him the first time. able to follow him the second time.
So here at 215 on the boys' side, we have Tyler Costeau and Ricky Jackson, a junior versus a freshman.
Doing a nice job of riding. He just has to break him off his base. Now you go to work. On the girls' side at 135 pounds. If you had a warm body tonight in weight classes, and the Grinnell boy has him turned to his back, but he needs to get his hips down. He got a 4-point near fall. At 140 on the girls' mat.
If you're watching online tonight or via our website, go ahead and if you like what you're seeing, give us a thumbs up. Let us know you're out there if you're a Grinnell fan.
And there's the fall for Grinnell at 215 pounds on the boys.
Big smile on Tyler's face. There's also a little subscribe button there for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Hit that and you'll be notified every time the Tiger Sports Livestream Network goes online, whether it's any sport, football, basketball, volleyball, soccer, wrestling. We did swimming this year. Someday I will say no, but I don't think that's anytime soon.
Soon. We're glad.
We love every bit what we could do here, so Thank you for joining us. And, you know, I always say for those that are watching and you're from Grinnell and you're in any of these businesses that you see scrolling on the top of your screen, always tell them thank you because that's the reason why you're watching free on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Tell them thank you and do business with them. There's a takedown for the heavyweight. And he does a butcher, turns him to his back. If he adjusts, and there's the fall.
And that was Luis Rodriguez and Aiden Trachel from Vinton. Nice advances for the upper weights for Grinnell.
Yeah, they did. On the girls' mat, we have a 5-2 score with 12 seconds left in the first period.
For Vinton, it's Dakota Hatchell, and for Grinnell, it's Adriana Vernelsdell, the coach's daughter, I assume.
On the boys' match, it's 100 pounds. It's at 106 pounds. It's
Bryson Reimers, a freshman, and Owen Swinson.
They move some people around so that and he takes him down, takes him to his back. And there's a fall for Vinton. That's their first win of a match. At 113 pounds. We will have Eli Pfeiffer against Jackson Parmenter. On the girls' match, we're in the second period. I think.
Yep, period 2.
And she's trying to work to turn her over, getting a little bit out of position. Boys match, they go out of bounds with no takedown.
If you're a Grinnell wrestling fan, join us again Saturday. We have the duels going on, so there will be a total of 4 mats. We will cover the mats that are in the main gym because that's where all of our production software is set up. I do know for the first 3 rounds that Grinnell will be covered, and then the final championship round will be in here, and it'll be pending if Grinnell makes it that championship round. So if you are a Grinnell follower and whatever the schedule sets up, we'll post that on Facebook and our Twitter account or X account, whatever they call it, and of the other team that's always online, and I'll just kind of try to keep people updated with a visual. We'll add it on the bottom and the left. It's Grinnell versus X and whoever versus X on the top side, so you could follow along. I believe pending weather, start time is at 10, but it sounds like by 2 o'clock in the morning it should all be rain and hopefully flush out, but a lot of our friends are coming from
the east,
which they'll be the last ones to clear up on all this. And same as joining for basketball tomorrow night. We have a boys-girl doubleheader versus Marion, and we'll see how that goes as the afternoon goes on. I think teams could get here, but I'm more afraid about driving home at the 8:30, 9 o'clock, or 10 o'clock hour as the freezing rain comes in. So we'll keep people posted on our social media accounts of what's going on there.
On the boys' match, Vinton got a takedown, so he is up 3-0 at the end of the first period. They'll start the second period with Vinton's choice. He's going to defer, makes Grinnell make the choice. He can go up, down, or neutral, and he's going to choose neutral. Unfortunately, the Grinnell girl is getting turned.
She is twisted up.
One of the problems, or one of the things that we're seeing in the Grinnell, in the girls' end of it, is they are not able to fight off their back very well. And she gets pinned. Vinton got a takedown, but he put in an illegal hold. Therefore, Grinnell gets a point, and Grinnell was down. He wanted to give Grinnell an escape, so the score is 6-2 now. Get teed out, and Grinnell, girl from Vinton, tried a headlock, and Grinnell was able to roll through it, but she gets off balance. She didn't tee out, therefore she gets rolled over.
And she rolled it right back around.
Right back. She drives that over if she will tee out and get her chest where it needs to go and get her hips down and get out of the legs. Unfortunately, she lost the arm. So therefore.
So for Grinnell, that's Mila Kirk. And then for Vinton, it's Haley Carr.
And she is turning her. And there's the fall.
2 different times her own momentum kind of spun her around the wrong direction.
And we should have one more match at 155. And that should be the end of it. That score doesn't look right, because Grinnell should have got the last 6 points.
That's right, because there's a forfeit. They might be working on that. They still haven't. Well, and that's the problem, because when the name's still there, it seems like it's until they advance the name is when the score changes.
Anyway, Benton won the meet. It's just a matter of what the score was. On the boys' match at 120 pounds.
Connor Bridgewater, that's a forfeit for Grinnell.
So we go now to 132 pounds.
Oh, because 126 was a forfeit too.
Or maybe this is.
Yeah, so we had forfeit on 120, forfeit on 126. Vinton got both of those. And now Ryan Shipley and Ashton Bannister.
Final score of our girls' duel this evening: Vinton 42, Grinnell 29.
Got a takedown. Getting his arm out of position. Getting himself out of position. Now he comes back. I like that ride a lot better. Even though he let him stand up and even though he locked his hands early. Problem is, Grinnell, once you lock your hands and have a technical violation, you cannot score. So there he took him down to his back, but they have to stop the match to give the 1 point and put him back to the middle. Vinton does a stand up. Grinnell pulls him back down. So now we have two officials on the mat. One is the head official, Brandon, and the other one is an assistant official. Vinton gets an escape, so it's 3-2. And Grinnell gives up a takedown. So it's 5-3. And he's locked up in a cradle. Pulled back, rolls through. And a reversal to his back. I don't think he gave any back points there.
There's an amount of time, Dave, that you have to, in order to establish that.
Control or near fall.
Okay.
Near fall is 2 seconds. If you go at 2 seconds, then you get two near points, 2 near fall points. Control is just control, but it's, yeah, you have to have it for so long, but there's no really set time. We're going to go neutral to start the second period. Vinton has him locked up and taken down to his back. Because he held him there for 2, he got 2 near fall. So that's a 5-point move. So he put himself in that one, but it still counts as a 2 near fall. As Red regains control. He always had control, it's just a better control of it. 46 seconds left in the second period. And there's a stalling call on Grinnell. Brandon just says you're not working hard enough. Right now the Vinton boys put a half Nelson in. What Grinnell needs to do is shoot his right arm through. sucked back. Doesn't get any back points out of it, though.
There's always that danger point when you try to sit out. If you're not fast enough to sit out of it.
If you don't keep your hips underneath your shoulders, they'll pull you back to your shoulder blades, and
you're going in the wrong position of sitting.
and usually that's near fall points. Gives him a little push. Grinnell was able to lock him up the first time. Since then, a tall, lanky Vinton boy has been able to take him down 2 or 3 times with a lock. He rolls to his shoulder blades.
Which for Vinton, I mean, the points of getting a pin or a tech fall
is
basically ties it to make it an
even score.
Tough wrestling between those two there. So we come down to the senior Logan McDonald and Tate Schmitke.
Now wrestling 138 pounds from Vinton, Tate Schmitke, and from Grinnell, Logan McDonald.
Oh, nice single. Can he get to it? He got the 3-point takedown. Got a 2-point near fall, but they won't give it until the Logan takes his hand out of the chicken wing, because it'll be the same move again. And there's a fall.
Which advances the meet to Grinnell.
51 seconds from Grinnell, Logan McDonald.
It'll be 35-29.
So we have 2 more left, right? 144, 150.
144 pounds from Vinton, Tyler Messer, and from Grinnell, Jack Beaton.
We started at 57 with Cantino. So we're down to our last 2 of the night.
And Grinnell has to get one of them to win the duel. Well, no. Oh. Young man tried to throw a headlock, and Grinnell was able to get out of it. Does a cradle, but gets himself in trouble. Able to keep it. Didn't get a full 2 count, so there was no back points there. Score's still 3-0. Taking an arm out, trying to break him down, working for a cradle. Big, tall, lanky young man. Let's try and work for something else. A half, it sure looked nice right here.
For everyone who's multi-purpose that may not be able to have 2 screens going at the same time, score of the Iowa State game. Iowa State leads 20-19. Nope, maybe that's not right. That is not right.
Working in a grapevine, trying to break him down, trying to put something with it. Got a 2-on-1 ride. Nine seconds left in the first period. And time, the 3-0 lead. Green's choice, they do first. Makes Vinton make the choice. Going neutral. Comes right at him right away. Gets in on the legs. Got him down to one leg. If he would cross face instead of have the arm in there.
Oh.
He did that to himself and he got taken down. Ties the score 3-3. Young man from Vinton has a leg in. The legs right there, grab it and run. Keeping a lot of pressure on him. But Vinton puts a half in. Now he takes it out. Has a leg in. Doing a nice job of riding with a minute left in the second period. Doing what they call a spladle. If he can turn him back, he can get back points. And there it comes. It's hard to break, hard to get out of. 27 seconds left is a long time. It only takes and there's the fall. So it's a tie match. Tie meet going into the last match.
So the current score update, Iowa leads 42-34 over Iowa State with 2:06 left in the half. I'm sure for a few fans that haven't been watching that might be a shock to some, but
I don't think the top-rated team in that game is on top.
that seems to be the world of sports this year. I think it's a jinx of putting a ranking by your name.
Get around him. There's your three.
So for Grinnell, we have a sophomore, Michael Miller, and for Vinton, we have Eli Peterson, a freshman.
Get your head out. Just take his arm off. There you go. That's what you need to do. Now you got to take him back down. Or take him out. Like, still in control. And they go out of bounds. Minute left in the first period.
Is that more of a potential dangerous, or is there an injury?
That I don't know.
Maybe blood.
I'm guessing it's blood time, but don't quote me on that. For blood time, they can have up to 5 minutes. If it's an injury time, they have a minute and 30 seconds.
I think it's probably blood, since they're looking at cleaning.
They're cleaning the mat. He saw a drip go, and so then he was looking for where it is.
Four seconds left in the half for Iowa State. They are up 44-36. And since we're talking about a break. My wife and I, Lori, we were at the women's game last night, and they made introductions of the Iowa wrestling women's team, and all the accomplishment and then accolades. And then they had about 6 of them that wrestled different amateur opens. One of them got silver, multiple things. So it is really kind of
multiple things in the world.
Yes, I mean, it was all world, and it's amazing all the different amateur, under 23, under 19, all the different classes that they were into. So it's just really interesting to see how that women's team is involved.
I think they're rated number 2 in the nation.
Yes.
I don't know who's number 1, but I'll be glad to find out. There's a caution on red. He came in and he was too strong with the middle, or he was not on the elbow like the official wanted. Doesn't cost him a point, just
keep rolling through, roll through. There we go.
Get your arm back and get back. So far he hasn't gave him the reversal. I don't know why not. There's your 2. Basically, he wanted you to have a little better control. 1, no.
Don't give it up,
no.
don't give it up. Did he give it to him or not?
He was asking Brandon what he thought. I think they said no, not in time. 5-2.
Yeah, I thought the whistle blew right when he was spinning him, so.
So it's blood time on the other one.
Or maybe both. I think
maybe both. We had that once this year.
Well, we're closing down, getting into this last. Let's go ahead and give the thank you out to all those sponsors again. Paulie Ice Pizza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, Proline Building Company, Weldon Drywall, Prairie Lakes Church, Latitude Signs and Designs, Mayflower Community Homes, Mahaska Communications, Grinnell Booster Club. Also a shout out to some of our business cards rolling up there. Grinnell Firestone, Turnkey Realty, Mindy Hall's Exit Realty, and Corey Hall Photography, and Medicat Pharmacy. And also these we're going to have.
I think after we get done with this match here, we will have 2 more JV matches, if our information is correct. There have been times that it's not. So here we go again. 3rd period. 2nd period. Vinton's choice, he defers. Grinnell chooses down. Stands up automatically. Hands are locked. It's a technical violation. That means Grinnell gets 1. Reset. Lets him hook the leg. Breaks him down. Grinnell needs to get to his base and get to moving. Young man from Vinton's getting high. Got a leg in, which some people are comfortable there, some people are not. Gets tripod up. Grinnell needs the tripod up. Don't step like that. Reach for the head. Reach, scoot through. You're all right, tripod work. Grinnell has been warned for stalling, therefore he's got to keep moving. And there's 2, if you'll give it to him. There's 2. Now walk up the back without locking your hands. Get back and right him. 27 seconds left. Let's keep him down for an 8-2 score as we go into the third. Get back on the hips. Oh. This is not good if you give up a... I don't know why you did that rather than try and...
Ride it out for 2 seconds.
Crank, to ride it out for 15 seconds. Ben's choice. He looks tired. We'll see what he's got left. He wants to go neutral. We'll see what Grinnell's got left. They both look tired. Wrestling's a hard sport. Unfortunately, Grinnell's already been called for stalling, so you can protect, but you can't. Got to keep working. And the takedown now is 3.
Benton's pretty aggressive after it.
Stay square. Grab. Let's do it. There's 3. Righty, make him work for it. Take the arm.
Don't give him your head.
Oh. Had a headlock, but it was without an arm. So there's 1. 11-4. Doesn't matter if you get taken down to your back because that can be a 7-point move. Oh, do not go down like that. As he swims in. Keep the head. All right, there's your 3.
I think Brandon
anywhere but
just
to your back.
Yelled and told him keep moving.
Anywhere but to your back. Well, I think Brandon was telling him time. 15 seconds, no to your back. Keep your hand in.
Saved by the bell there. Or he's
3.
going to get 3.
He got, saved by the bell. Makes the final score 11-10. And on that note, if that's our last match, Grinnell wins the duel. By 1 second.
Now I am curious because I heard this name called out. I guess they so
They
wrestled
did it
before
first.
and wrestled again.
They
Okay.
can wrestle again afterwards. They have to have 30 minutes between the matches. What I'm guessing they'll do is they'll flip, but
What weight class was Tristan? 138.
138. I mean, he can wrestle Spinky. Or they can move Troy up, or he can wrestle Troy, which is, I'm guessing that's what he's going to do. Fortunately, this does not affect the varsity score.
So it looks like we have Jonathan Austin Simpson for Grinnell. And I'm just trying, this is very hard to read. Maybe with an H. Hossinger.
Troy Hossinger from
That'd be
Benton.
2 weights that are way off from what's matched here. Or maybe
No.
Brock Hoppigan.
It's Tristan Laurie and Troy Hossinger.
Okay, they just changed it.
Okay.
We'll try to figure it out here.
There's a takedown for Vinton. Grinnell gets back up. Puts in a half. Spiral right. Grinnell gets back. That was all right. I thought he was going to bring him down on his neck, and that wouldn't have been.
So as long as you have a throw that's a control throw, that it's not a slam.
Yes. If you protect them on the way down, then you're fine. If you just lift him and throw him and don't protect him at all, then it's an illegal hold. Called a slam. Seen a few of them this year.
The old days of the shoulder grab and wrap them over your hip is gone.
And there's the fall. Okay, so we should have one more.
So I believe I did here.
I think this is going to be Keaton Expeding. Kenton Expeding from Grinnell is going to take on Braden Ott from Benton Shellsburg. And they added that last, well, whatever they're using for a computer might add that to it, but it shouldn't have added it.
Oh, it's adding it to the final team score.
Final team score, but the final team score was 38-35.
Because these are all JV
Grinnell.
considerations.
Yeah. Hopefully it didn't add them before the varsity meet started. I didn't pay attention.
Well, it's listed on here as extra.
Yes.
For it, but it's adding to their overall score. They'll have to go back and correct that.
I would guess there's a button that somebody forgot to touch. There was a takedown by Vinton. He's up 3-0, working for the cradle. Grinnell gets to his base. Leg is right up there by your head. Now he goes back to his belly. Vinton throws a half in, but he's on the wrong side. Gets his head out, gets a reversal. Cuffs an arm out, brings the Vinton boy down. And the end of the first period. You don't have to shake hands between periods, boys.
That's sportsmanship, Dave.
It is, and it's good sportsmanship. Just beginning of the match and the end of the match. If you don't do that one, then we get a little touchy.
I can tell that over time, some of these kids must have wrestled each other quite a few times, because it wasn't just a handshake. It was kind of a hug and embrace. That's really great, because as well as we all know that the AAU circuit of wrestling above and beyond, these kids probably see each other 5, 6, 7, 8 times a year. And then above and beyond when they get to the summertime.
Yeah, where they do freestyle and Greco. Which is great for sportsmanship. There's a half Nelson. If Grinnell can get his arm through, maybe fight off his back. Doesn't. Now he's in trouble. And there's the fall.
And that brings us to our conclusion.
It's been a pleasure to promote our wrestlers tonight. Hope you had a good time and hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you Saturday.
Always enjoyable to have Dave Kaizen up here by our side. So, as Dave said, Saturday we'll be back here again. Blake Walker will be on the call with Dave, going back and forth. And also a shout out to our banner sponsors up there in the top right-hand corner. We've mentioned more than once tonight, and a special thank you to D&D Kaizen Corp. Always thankful for what Dave has done for our athletics, but more importantly, sponsorship of our wrestling. And we never did wrestling until one day in church. I said, Dave, would you want to? And he says,
Sure.
Sure. So we thank Dave for that relationship there, and it's always great to come up and share in the booth and have it more of a family atmosphere. So with that being said, thank you very much for joining us on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. And as always, have a safe drive home for those that are driving. I know quite a few people watching in the stands, which is great too. And as I mentioned earlier, give us a like or a thumbs up there on the YouTube channel, and join us Saturday morning. We'll be live at 10 o'clock until the afternoon is done. So for joining us, I'm Dan Walker, Dave Kaizen at my side. And again, thank you. And you're watching Tiger Sports on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is a violation of the law.